Hello everyone. I thought I'd bring you onto the temple area today. I've been out here probably 5 or 6 hours riding my bike around, hiking around, and I thought I'd show y'all a little bit. This temple behind me, it's quite a ways off, but it's really big, so I thought I'd step back to show it to you. It's called Baphoun, I think. Baphoun Temple, and it is very large. It measures about 230 meters at its base by 125 meters, and it rises 24 meters. So it's about 75 feet tall and longer than a football field on all sides. This entranceway is pretty cool too. It's a kind of like a raised bridge, and there used to be 2 ponds. There used to be one over here, and the one over here still holds a little bit of water. And back behind this temple, there are some larger ponds that still hold water. But I think this bridge is pretty cool. The walkway up to the temple, and just to kind of show you the area, here's just a huge tree, and here's the front of the entrance to this temple. It's a very long terrace. It's probably a 1/4 mile long, the terrace, and a few temples come off of it, including this one. If you can see what I'm saying, the terrace is perpendicular to this walkway right here. Let's see, I'll get down here and show you the walkway a little better. So this thing goes, probably 150 yards at least, and it's your feet are about 7 feet off the ground when you're walking up there. Pretty cool. And then it's pretty wild surroundings. Big trees. I don't know how tall trees get in Louisiana, but these trees sure do seem tall. I climbed to the top of the temple earlier today, this temple here, and it's about 72 feet high, and the trees are still taller by 20 or 30 feet, so pretty big trees. And just to show you kind of how informal things are in the park area, what they call the park, I think, is, let's see if that's what I think it is out there. No, it's not. But they have cows grazing. They were out earlier today. Just cows walking around the temples, and people live all throughout these woods. You'll start down a pathway, and you'll come up on somebody's house, and you just walk right by it and wave at them, and they wave back. They're friendly. They're used to it. Tourists walking through their yards, basically. And from what I can tell, you can just live wherever you want to out here. This area right here that I'm on, it's very large. I'll have to add a caption to the video. It's a large island. It's an island because there's a very big moat around it, and it's probably a few square miles large, many square miles probably. And It's called Angkor Thom, and there are a number of temples on this island, at least 10 temples on this one island, and many people live on it. So maybe I'll zoom in on the top of the temple here. My guidebook calls it Temple Mountain because it's so large, and the very top level, the top platform before you climb to the very top, well, the very top is like a pyramid on top of the top platform, if you can get what I'm saying there. And those archways up there that I'm kind of centered in on right now, they were not there 15 years ago. So my guidebook's 15 years old, and the picture of the temple, those archways were not there. So they redo or renovate these temples, and this whole walkway has been renovated, made smooth. There's still stones, but they made it smooth up here. Everything was crumbling at one point, and they've come in and redone them. So I know we're a long way from the temple, and you didn't really get a great look at it, but I wanted to give you a glimpse of a temple out here. And you know, next time here in a few days, I'll walk up close to one. Maybe I'll get on top of one and video something from the top. But they're not all this big. This is a very big one, and there are a lot of smaller ones, but they're all very impressive. The smaller ones would be very impressive if they were standing on their own, much more so than standing next to giants like this one. So I think that's going to be it. Let me see if I can get myself in here. I will see y'all next time.